Okay, I'm back with video number 2 in our 4-part series called The Upkeep. I am coming from those 2 ponytails. So this is actually day 6 from wash day, and this is actually the second time that I am going through the hair. The first time we repositioned those 2 ponytails. The second time is right now, and we're going from 2 ponytails. We are going from the original 2 ponytails into 4 ponytails. I originally said those 2 ponytails was going to help us transition into a new hairstyle, but I decided that I wanted more definition. So I am actually going to change the hair to 4 ponytails. Those braids would give me a much deeper wave braid out pattern than just the 2. So just like in the original upkeep video, I am still using the same squirt bottle, spraying my hands, rubbing down the hair. Every now and then, as you see, I get down towards the end, I might actually spray the hair with the squirt bottle. And as I braid, I'm leaving around 1 inch to 1/2 inch out, and then I'm using my purple rod to roll my ends so I get a better curl definition at the ends. So let me reiterate, this is only my second time going through my hair. This ponytail you see me taking down right now is the same ponytail from the first video in this series where I told you I was repositioning the ponytail. I'm turning the original 2 ponytails into 4. Had I not decided to go for more definition, you would see me doing exactly to the 2 ponytails what I did in the last video. All I'm doing different in this video is turning 2 ponytails into 4 ponytails. I'm still moisturizing the hair, running through the hair with my fingers, separating the hair for any big tangles, removing lint, utilizing my fingers as the tools. As you can see, I'm using my fingers going through the roots of the hair, pulling down any shed hairs, anything from sweat that's kind of had my hair nap up at the roots, and just pulling everything back down to the ends of the hair. Only using my hands, no brushes, no combs, maybe a clip. And where I feel the hair clump up together is where you see me pull the hair apart. So now I'm wetting my hands, rubbing down the hair, and my thumb does most of the work. As you see, my thumb is what kind of guides my separation of the hair. Then we're going to braid this back up after applying the Mazanis. Some may ask, you apply water to your hair after blow drying it? Yes, I do. The only time I do not apply the water to my hair every night in the 2-strand twist or every 3 days when it's in a blow dry state is if I have flat ironed my hair and I'm wearing it in a flat iron state. I do not apply any moisture to the hair. But as soon as that flat iron is dyed, fried, laid to the side, and already reverting back, I start applying moisture to the hair and doing braid outs or twist outs, or applying moisture to the hair and wearing a top bun until I decide to wash my hair and restyle it or set it or put it in a protective style. All the shed hair. But once again, if I've just washed and blow dried my hair, every 3 days you're going to see me do what I'm doing in these videos called the upkeep. Re-moisturizing my hair, spraying my hands with my water and mixture, rubbing it down the hair, applying the Mazanis, Cocoa Souffle, and re-braiding the hair back up, retwisting the hair back up, rebunning it back up, however I'm wearing it. So the only thing that may vary in my routine is if I have any kind of upcoming social events going on, which I do in a couple of days. So I decided to take that 2 ponytails, turn it into 4 ponytails to give me more definition, put some rollers at the end, and then we'll rock this braid out every 3 days. Other than that, I leave my hair alone. Your length retention is all in how you take care of the ends of your hair. The roots of the hair grow. How you retain your length is by how you take care of your ends. I never have my stuff together for these videos. I'm always looking for something. Keeping your ends moisturized, keeping your ends trimmed. I can tell by this wash right here that I just did on my hair like 6 days ago, and dealing with my hair, it's been 8 months since I clipped my ends last, and I normally don't go that long. That's not true. I've gone longer before, but I definitely need to take off like maybe an inch. Okay, maybe not an inch, but like an ½ inch. So now, after I've turned these 2 into 4, I'm going to wrap my hair up with this satin. No, I think this is silk, girl. Yeah, this is Moschino. With this silk scarf, and go to bed. And then I will show you my results. And just like that, it's the next day, and those rollers did not last a whole night. I rolled over a couple of times and landed on that hard ass roller and took all them out, and thank goodness I still got some definition before I aborted that mission. I'm going to put some Silk Essentials and botanical oils in my hair by Design Essentials, rub them together and rub them throughout my hair. One thing that I find for me to have a successful braid out is that I do not borrow from my braids. Whatever 3 strands or sections I start out with is what I end with when I get to the end of my braid out. When you borrow, you create frizz. Okay, what you will notice when I take the hair down, I am just pulling it apart. I am not separating it, and I'm pulling it apart and letting it fall where it wants to naturally, and I'm leaving the ends intact. I'm using my finger, no pick, no comb, to get rid of any parts and to fluff the hair. Before I forget, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Okay, once I've got it kind of fluffed up and gotten rid of all the parts, then I kind of play around with it to see if I want a center part, if I want to flip it to the side, to the left, or to the right. I'm also going to attempt a couple of body length checks. I think I have my hair and my body all in the frame for once. My hair currently is a little past waist length, but once I trim it, then my hair will be at a healthy waist length in the front, and once I complete the trim in the back, it'll be a little past waist length. My hair is longer in the back than it is in the front. I'm trying not to mess up my hairstyle. I have to wear out this evening. Just water and putting the Mazanis on is not a tight hold for a braid out for me. When I want my braid outs to last, I do it from wet hair, and I let it completely air dry from wet hair. This right here is going to last me 1 to 2 days, and then it'll go back up into those 4 braids that got us here. Same routine, water in hand, Mazanis, braid it up. And these are the results. At night, I'll just take my hair up into a high bun, put my bonnet on, and go to sleep. And then day 2, when this is done, I will braid this hair on up back into those 4 plaits that it was originally in. This concludes Keep Up number 2. Stay tuned for number 3.